Hello and welcome to another All About Apps edition from the Cleveroad studio. Today we're going to explore the investment required to develop a popular app. Further to our favourite topic, how much does it cost to create an app, we're using another flagship example for you. We'll be looking at the cost of creating an app similar to Airbnb. Airbnb is a travel app designed for booking hosts all over the world. At the moment, it provides services in more than 190 countries. Using the service, not only can you book a room, you can also rent out your room or house. Let's find out what features it has and the cost of their implementation. We've included the time for business logic, user interface and testing in our figures. First steps like project setup and API implementation for an app like Airbnb takes between 49 and 53 hours, where 20 hours is for the project setup, 24 hours for REST API implementation, 10 hours for the database model, and 13 to 17 hours for the implementation of services and libraries. The next feature is registration. That takes about 12 hours to implement. After registration, you'll need to fill your personal profile. The building of this feature takes about 16 hours. In the Airbnb app, there are a lot of handy search filters that help users find the perfect option to stay. Adding them takes about 24 hours to develop. After adjusting the filters, a user sees the search results, options that satisfy the filters. Having opened one of the options, a guest sees further information about their choice: photos, ratings, reviews, accommodation, description, map showing location, price, and T's and C's. This part of the phone application development process takes about 180 hours, where 20 hours for the results grid, 40 for the information about the room, 16 for the host profile, 16 for reviews, 40 hours for the booking feature, 16 hours for choosing the check-in and check-out dates, 16 hours for a calendar of available dates, and 16 for the text the host feature. Users can also invite their friends to join. This feature takes 24 hours to add. Options can be added to favorites. That takes another 11 hours to develop. There is a translate button, so users can read descriptions of rooms in their mother tongue. In Airbnb, translation is achieved with the help of Google Translator. To add it, developers need 4 hours. There is a guide feature in the app, so users can see places to visit around the chosen option. It takes about 10 hours to implement that feature. Another handy thing is the map. With it, users can choose a suitable option by its location. It takes 16 hours to add the map feature to an Airbnb-like application. Thanks to messaging, users can contact owners and discuss all the details of their booking directly from the application. To add the messaging feature, developers need from 30 to 40 hours working time. As I mentioned before, with the help of this service, you can also rent out your own space. Developing this side of the project takes from 100 to 120 hours. There are also different settings options. Using the settings menu, you can configure push and SMS notifications, your wish list, currency for payment, and the payment method. This part takes about 20 hours to develop. One of the most important components is the development of the server-side part, the backend. It is impossible to create any application that has anything more than minimal functions without it. The backend development for an app like this requires about 600 hours. Now, we can calculate the total. Having summed up all the time required for development, we get a figure of from 1,096 to 1,130 hours. From our review of Airbnb, we have taken into account an average price of development. This figure is $50 per hour. Thus, we can calculate how much money you need to develop an Airbnb-like product. Are you ready? If we multiply the number of hours required by $50, we get between $54,800 and $56,500, say $55K. Now, we must say at this stage that it's a rough estimate for the application of this type. To get an exact price for your particular case, you need to estimate how much the functions you choose will cost. Besides, even the implementation of the same functions may take different amounts of time due to the fact that in combination with other features, they can work differently. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.